Hey guys, welcome back to Sarah J Awesome. Today we're going to be installing Tesla Puddle lights that I got, which are super cool. I cannot wait to show them to you. And also trunk lights and puddle lights for the back doors as well. There is a little story that's going to go with those puddle lights. But first, look at this totally awesome shirt that I got on Etsy. Custom for my videos. If you guys have your own YouTube channel, I think this is a really cool idea, making your own t-shirt, just to kind of advertise yourself when you go out in public and people can see, you know, your channel and what you do videos about and stuff like that. So moving on with the Tesla puddle lights. So as a lot of you guys know, I'm really active on Twitter. I love Twitter. I didn't get a Twitter account until I made my Tesla YouTube channel, and it kind of coincides with that, so I can keep up with the Tesla community and talk to people on there and, you know, just basically blab about how much I love my car to people that actually want to hear about it. I kind of tweeted after a shift one day about how exhausted I was, and after a 10-hour shift in the OR, and that I was happy that my autopilot was going to be driving me home and helping me out. I got so many comments and people reaching out and saying thank you for all you do in healthcare, and just so sweet and so supportive. And I had 4 different companies reach out to me on that Twitter post, and they said, we would love to help you out and show our appreciation for you on the front lines, you know, dealing with all this COVID and the pandemic and everything. And I mean, they offered me a t-shirt, they offered to activate my seat warmers in my back seat. Another company offered me Tesla LED puddle lights and LED trunk lights and footwell lights. And another company offered me something else. I can't even remember. There was so many things. And I was like, no, I don't deserve any of these things. I am not on the front lines. I am not a front lines healthcare worker. I do not deal with COVID patients. My heart goes out to those healthcare workers. My job might be hard sometimes and exhausting, but it is absolutely nothing like those healthcare workers that are on the front lines dealing with all those patients. So I declined all of the gifts, and they were very understanding. You know, they said, oh, you know, thanks for being honest, and that we still appreciate everything you do in healthcare. But this one company, TeslaPuddleLights.com, this guy Will on Twitter, he reached out to me from the company, and he said, you know what, thank you so much for your honesty and, you know, everything you do, and, you know, turning down all those gifts because you're not frontline. He's like, you could have just accepted all of that stuff. And I'm like, I know, but I don't deserve that stuff, you know. I was like, I didn't even think about that when I did that little tweet about me being in healthcare. It just didn't even cross my mind that people were going to mistake me for a frontlines healthcare worker. So he said, you know what, you still deserve these Tesla puddle lights, and we would love for you to have them, and we appreciate everything you do. He's like, I'd be happy to give you a coupon code to get them for free and free shipping and everything. And I was like, no, it's fine, really, you know. So he said, we will be offended if you do not accept this gift from us for all these lights. You really deserve it. You're, you know, I couldn't believe that they did that. So we kind of went back and forth, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm like, I'm happy to do it. You know, I'll do a video for you guys. And he's like, no, he's like, we didn't do this for you to do a video on our puddle lights. He's like, we're just being nice. It's like, there's absolutely no reason for you to do a review on these lights for us. He's like, it's just a gesture, you know, to show our appreciation to healthcare workers. So I was sitting there crying at my kitchen table. I'm like, these people are so nice, and all the other people that offered me things, but for them to reach out and say, no, you still deserve these, and we really appreciate everything you do and your honesty and everything, it was so nice of them. So he gave me the coupon code. I went online, I started looking at them. So as these companies were offering me all these free things, I did kind of look at their stuff just to see, you know, obviously they're generous, they're good companies, they have good customer service, offering free things like this to healthcare workers to show their appreciation and support. And I looked at the Tesla puddle lights, and they looked freaking awesome. And I commented on there and I said, wow, I said, your puddle lights look just like the ones I've seen on Amazon, but they look so much better. They're so bright, they're so clear, they're huge emblems. I was like, I've been looking at getting some on Amazon, and I've seen them for like 10-20 bucks. But I've heard so many complaints and bad, you know, 2-star ratings and stuff because people say they're blurry, they're not bright, they're not big, they get blurrier over time. And so Will, you know, commented back and he said, that's because our Tesla Puddle lights, the actual LED light in the middle of it is glass and not plastic. So that allows for a clearer edge on the emblem, and you know, we can also magnify the light and make it bigger, and they're super, super bright, because when that middle part is plastic, you know, where the image goes through the plastic, it just kind of blurs it out, and over time when it heats up, it makes it more blurry and less detailed. So I told him I would definitely be purchasing these eventually when I could afford them, because they looked amazing. Like, they were definitely the highest quality Tesla Puddle lights that I had seen. So I already planned on purchasing them, and then he's like, why purchase them? He's like, we're gonna give them to you for free. Just let me give you the code and you can go in and pick them out. So they have a lot of different ones. They have different symbols. They have the number 3, they have Tesla 3, tons and tons of different ones. And they also have different color LEDs that you can get for the back door puddle lights, for the footwell lights, and for the trunk. And even their white ones look way brighter and whiter than the ones that come with the Tesla. So I was kind of torn between the one that has a big Tesla T, well, it looks like this, and it says Tesla. Okay, that was the first one that I really wanted. And then I saw they had one that said sexy, you know, it had, you know, Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y. So I had the Tesla symbol and sexy. And so I kind of tweeted, I'm like, I really want the sexy ones. I think that is just so cool that all the models spell that out. And but I'm a mom with 6 kids, you know, I'm like, I don't know if that's inappropriate for me to get the sexy ones. And so everybody was like, oh, they're like, yeah, you should probably go with the Tesla ones. So my kids are kind of older, and I came home and I asked them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I really want these, but are you guys gonna be embarrassed if I have the sexy ones, you know? And they're like, no, those are freaking cool, Mom. Like, it's so awesome that, you know, Elon made it so that it spells sexy, you know. And then we have the Cybertruck, so it's gonna spell sexy Cybertruck. Like, they're like, we know you want the sexy ones. We're not gonna be embarrassed. You can, you know, get the sexy ones, Mom. So I'm like, yes, kid approved. And then I couldn't decide between purple and blue LED lights. Blue won, so I did pick blue. And the Tesla symbol ones, it's $44.99 for the set for the driver door and the passenger front door. And then for the rest of the lighting kit, for 2 trunk lights, 2 back door puddle lights, and then 2 front footwell lights, it's $64.99 for that whole set. And I actually have the 2020 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. I didn't get the upgraded interior lighting. And I actually didn't even know this until Will told me that they are in there. I do have footwell lights, but they're just not activated by software because I didn't pay for that interior lighting upgrade. So if you have any questions when you're purchasing these lights or anything like that, you can ask these guys. It's a family-owned company, and they're amazing, and they all own Teslas, and they know all about them. They've had experience with them, and they can answer any questions that you have about these lights. So I actually didn't get the footwell lights, kind of depressing, but that's okay. I am super excited about the rest of them. It's not their fault I didn't pay for the upgraded interior lighting, you know, when I bought the car. So it's supposed to be super easy. It takes 10 minutes to install. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So we have the trunk door LED lights in chill blue, trunk door LED lights in chill blue, and Tesla puddle lights sexy white. The trunk LED lights and the back puddle lights are exactly the same. So if you've got different colors, you could actually switch them out, you know, switch them back and forth if you want. If you want to have a different color in the back door and a different color in the trunk. I did think about doing that, doing purple and blue, but I decided it'd probably look better if it all matched and looked the same. So this is what the light looks like. That's where we're gonna plug it in the back. And these right here are the sexy ones. We're gonna peel that little blue sticker off. And this little spot right here, that round dot, that is glass. That's the part I was talking about. It's the difference between these really high quality ones which are made of glass, and the Tesla emblem is in here where it shows through. And then the other ones that are real cheap on Amazon, this little round dot right here is actually plastic. So over time, as it heats up and cools down and gets super hot and everything, it will crack, it will get blurry, it'll, you know, kind of turn whitish and not clear anymore. So I'm super happy about the quality of these. I'm really impressed. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so here is what the original Tesla front puddle light looks like. We're gonna take our tool right here and we're just gonna pop this out. There's a little notch right here on the side, and that is where you stick that little tool. Now, when you pull this down, it is a very short wire. They do have wire extenders on their site that you can get to make it a little bit easier to install, but he said that he didn't really think it was necessary for these. There's like a little notch. I don't know if you can see that. And we're gonna stick our tool in there to disconnect the wires from this light. I'll try to get this set up here. It's very important that you don't let this wire fall back into the door because it'll be really hard to get it out. So your window and your door will kind of freak out a little bit. An alarm might go off on your car. Not a full alarm, but like a little beeping noise because you're disconnecting something from the car and it confuses it. But once you get this new light put in here, did you hear that beep? Then it will recognize it and you won't have any problems. Cool. First one is installed. I'm gonna take this off. The next thing that we want to do is kind of shine it on our hand here. Trying to see if you guys can see that. So you want to act like you're putting it in the door and make sure that when you actually install it that it's going to shine correctly on the ground. And they do have a YouTube video on their site for installing all of their different lights, so you don't have to go by my video, you can just watch theirs on their how-to. But cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sexy. Looks awesome. That was so easy. There it is. It's already installed. Let's do the next ones. I already feel like this is going to be the easiest modification that I'll ever do to my car. They just pop out so easy. So these ones in the trunk, they kind of turn off after a while. I don't know if I have it like that in my setting or something, but when I reopen the trunk again, they'll come back on and we'll look at them. Well, this one was real easy to take out. This is so fun. I wish that I had paid for the interior lighting premium package, but I was being cheap when I ordered my Tesla and didn't really think that I would need those lights. But if you can afford it, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and pay for that premium interior lighting on your standard range plus, because it just kind of sucks a little bit that I don't have that, you know? Like, I could have made it cooler with these lights. So with this one back here, there is like a little plastic piece that kind of clips in. I know you probably can't see it. They show it really well on their YouTube video and it kind of helps it clip in, but honestly you don't need it. Like, it's just a loose little plastic piece in there that would clip onto the back of this light to hold it in more secure, but this is already super secure, so I'm not even gonna fidget with that little piece back there. It's really not necessary. I can't just call you when the moon is rising. I'm craving every moment. That was so easy. Oh my gosh, it was like maybe 5 minutes to install all these lights. It probably would have taken less time if I wasn't trying to record, but maybe like 45 seconds to install each one. So easy. I'm so happy with them. I cannot wait to see them in the dark. They're gonna be so cool. And we'll try to do a comparison of what the old crappy Tesla original lights look like and then what these new ones look like and how much brighter and cooler they are. I can't just need you when the tides are turning. I cherish every second with you. I've got to hold on to your heart every day.
want from me. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you get all of me. Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, all of me. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart so you get what you need, so you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me.
If you guys like this video, please like it. If you want to see more videos about my Tesla, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. All right, they're in, they're ready to do it. No. Hey everybody, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. So today we're going to be installing some Hey everybody, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. Today we're going to be installing Tesla puddle lights and Hey guys, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. Today we're going to be installing Tesla puddle lights that I got, which are super cool. I cannot wait to show them to you. And also trunk lights,